What's up, home slice? Lucas here. This video is going to teach you how to do flare to air flare in only 5 minutes. But you gotta focus. So the flare to air flare is an extremely intensive move. It requires a lot of upper body strength and coordination. Prerequisites I would recommend: at least one flare and at least one air flare. Now you might want to have more than that, but if you're just trying to be cheap, it'll work for you. If you're looking for a solid full body strength training program to get full body strength, check out Bodyweight Beast on onlykindsfitness.com. On sale right now. I got the ebook, aka digital download, or the hard copy available. All right, with all that said, say you got all that down, you're like, dude, just get on with the video. All right, so for the first whole minute, what you want to do is you're gonna work on your simple flare, okay? Now I go counterclockwise, so if you go the other way, you wanna use the opposite arms that I'm telling you to use, okay? So you do your simple flare setup for the first whole minute. Boom, boom, boom. You should already have this down. You bust out in the front. But for this first minute, what I want you to work on doing is when you go to kick back around, you wanna kick your left leg. If you're going clockwise, the right leg. You wanna kick this one up super hard while pushing down simultaneously with the right hand. All right, do that with me. 1 whole minute. The key point with this is a lot of people will just do these bar mitzvah flares. It's like that. That's not good because you're not getting high enough in the back to go to an air flare. Or if you do go to an air flare, you're gonna have to use a whole lot of muscle. So focus on that kick, focus on the pushing down of the opposite arm. Now, moving on to the second whole minute, okay? Time's ticking by, you gotta get this quickly. Now, we're gonna work on the switch. Cheesy footwork position like this, then milk it like this. And then when you bust out to the back, you're gonna switch hands and you're gonna work on popping your hips up high and keeping the same arm tight that you push down to. Oh, you can hop off the leg, but you wanna be sure that you're focusing on keeping this arm tight, kicking this leg up, and getting into that beginning air flare formation. This third minute's the key point here. You're gonna whip an air flare, no matter what happens. This is the key point and where everybody fails doing flare, air flare, is you're gonna have to take a couple of rounds of just falling and not doing it right, okay? If you wanna clear this foot off the ground, you're just gonna have to whip it a couple times, even if it doesn't feel like you got enough height. And that's what I want you to do for the whole next minute, okay? Whip it, no matter what happens. You're thinking like, dude, holy moly, that was whack. Yes, it was absolutely whack. I might have just broke my microphone. No matter what it takes, you want to just whip it. Whip it good. All right, whip it. Whip it good. You only have 2 minutes left. People are closing in on your territory. What you got to do is you got to get this fast. So for the next whole minute, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the New York style flare. That looks like this. You come in like this, oh, but you come on in New York style. Okay. Oh. Yeah. And you want to give it more and more power. So you do one New York style flare, then you do one air flare. Okay? You see where your height changes, and you see where you can either do the floppy flare, air flare, or you can go for the flare to air flare and then continue. For the final minute, what you want to do is you're going to commit, okay? Now let me give you some key points. When you're going to the back, you want to kick the leg that's up in there up really hard and push the opposite arm down really hard and pop your hip up, okay? See this? Do this exercise right here if you need additional help. Because you want to work on popping the hip up. You see this leg that's kicking under? This one plays a lot of role because watch. When you bring it to the back, then when it goes to right here, what happens is it's not just down anymore, is you want it to go up. All right? So even though it's low in the beginning, it's high at the jump when you do the switch. Rotate over. Ah, yeah, you land. Then you got your flare to air flare. You know, sometimes people, instead of staying forward, they'll move like this. That's okay. If you're really good, you can get it like this and then do the air flare. But if you're lacking a little energy or need a little extra boost, the key is to let yourself round a little bit. So you go for it, and then my hand's now over here. All right. So that's how you do flare to air flare. Those are the key points. You gotta practice it, all right? Don't get in that bad habit of like kicking yourself up with your foot because you'll never kick it. Pun. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I got daily uploads Monday through Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, subscribe. Peace. You all have a good one. Hope you're liking the wax stuff that's coming out. I'll see you in the next video.